What's up, everybody, and welcome to What Time It Is. I'm your host, Wade Mack. This is round two, man, of one time I tried to record with this gentleman right here, man, and I fucked up the whole session with choosing the wrong software to record in. But you know, he came back, man. I appreciate that. You're a trooper. Round of applause, man, for Noel Pina.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Thank you for having me again.
Hey, man, thanks for coming twice, man. I know this shit. I'm way out here in the fucking boondocks. Like, nobody likes coming out this way, man. I'm so far.
You in a good side of town. I always come over here, man.
It's a good side, but, man, you got to pay a price. And, you know, traffic and just distance. Nobody comes out here to, to kick it.
If I got a map quest, I can't find you.
Yeah, man. Even the map, even the Google Maps kind of sends you to a different place other than here, right?
Yeah. The first time I came here, the map sent me one location. And the second time, I went like a complete different way, and I was like, "Hold on, am I going to the right place?" Yeah,
it's retarded, man. But and again, man, thanks for coming through the second round, and this is episode 6, man. Episode 6, and I kind of changed up the format, from, I think, episode 3. I went from 1 to 3. You know, I had a certain format with the script, and I kind of changed it up this time, man, because I was taking too long. The shows were too long, so I want the shows to be like 30, 35 minutes. So we'll just hit it, man. Topic after topic, we'll just hit it.
I'm ready.
All right, that's what's up, man. So what's up, man? Tell me about yourself. I know about you, but people listening don't know who Noel Pina is. So tell us about yourself. Tell us how they can hit you up on the social platforms and all that.
Noel, like long walks on the beach, talking about my feelings. Nah, just kidding.
Right.
Social media, Instagram, Noel, Noel _ Pina, Pina. Facebook, the same, Noel Pina.
Okay.
I'm not big on Twitter. I think I made like a Twitter in 2013, and I got some random posts on there in 2015. Yeah. But since then, I get emails about it, but I never get on it, man.
I see.
But
what about did you say Snapchat too?
Snapchat, yeah, same thing. Noel, Noel _ Pina, Pina. Snapchat, I'm probably on the most.
Yeah.
Just I don't know. I'm weird like that.
What's so appealing about Snapchat though?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. On Instagram, man, I haven't posted on Instagram since like February, which I just been laying low on Instagram as well as Facebook. I kind of made like a promise to myself that I'm gonna stay away from social medias for a while and put my phone down and kind of like live in that moment and do my own thing.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense, man. A lot of times we get all caught up in it, and we all do it. We get caught up in all the messages that come in. We get caught up in just the content in general. We're always looking up stuff, and it takes a lot of time.
It's so much of a distraction.
Yeah, big time. It takes up so much of your time, and you could be doing so many other things. Yeah. So I'm guilty of it too, man. So I'm with you on that. So a fun fact about you, you love to work out, right?
Love it. Always. I've been working out since 2009.
Since 2009?
Yeah.
That's a long time and like consistent.
Yeah, like 2009, but like I didn't get real into it. I thought just working out was just working out. Mm-hmm. I love to do it. It's something me and my brothers did.
Yeah.
But I didn't start seeing much of a difference, so I started getting my diet right. I started eating right. Working out got me stronger. Relieve stress. It was therapeutic to me. It still is.
Yeah.
But it just when I started like crunching numbers and eating right, that's what really helped me.
I got you.
And then I picked up from there. Once you start seeing results and you start seeing your body change, it's more of like it forms into like an addiction.
Right.
So that's a motivation itself. So
I got you.
Went from there.
So, and what was the goal back then? Like, what was your goal then as a kid? Until like
now. Long story short, when I had just graduated high school, man, I was dating this girl from my freshman year to my senior year, and just relationship gone sour, and we ended our ways, and I don't know, I just fell through a depression. She was my first girlfriend, and I took it real hard, and my brothers were super into the gym, and I started losing weight because I wasn't eating. Of course, comes with depression.
Oh, straight up.
And eventually, he was just like, I'm tired of eating like this, man. You get in this gym with me, and then from there, like, I just went because my brothers kind of made me go, and then I started seeing a difference. I started seeing like definition, and people started complimenting me, and I was like, man, like, I love this. Not the attention that comes with it, that's a bonus, but that therapeutic you working out, that sends that dopamine, that feel good chemicals in your body. So I just went from there and just never stopped.
Yeah. You know, and I bet, do you still keep in contact with the first girl?
Oh,
she on
for
Facebook
sure.
or something?
Yeah, for sure I do. She actually works at the pharmacy I go to. So
that's crazy.
Yeah,
for real?
And I kind of go out of my way to see her, but it's good to catch up with her. It's real good. She's good people.
So it's all love, right?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. She got married like I want to say 2 months ago, and I was like bugging her, and I was like, I want to go, but I didn't get that invite yet. Didn't get that invite, but I wanted to go with them, show love. Yeah. But yeah, she's doing good. We're good friends still.
That's what's up, man. So of course, man, this is what time it is, and what I do is we just talk about stuff that's trending, pretty much stuff that's going on in sports, entertainment, around the world with news, and you know, towards the end, I have a little segment, With It or Quit It. You know, you ready? Ready to get this over?
Let's do it.
Let's do it, man. So we got Draymond Green, man. You familiar with Draymond, right?
Yes, sir.
Crazy energy guy, man. Talks a lot of shit. Draymond Green of the Washington, of the Golden State Warriors, man. And you know, they're world champs. He's a 3-time champion, and you know, he's a guy that talks shit, so he likes to rub it in people's faces, right? Especially LeBron James.
LeBron James.
Right? So if you haven't seen, man, LeBron had wore a shirt, you know, if you're familiar with the cartoon character Arthur, you know, with the fist, you know, balled up, like everybody knows like what that means from that cartoon, you know.
That Arthur meme that everyone goes and talks about.
Crazy. And shit's funny. Like people do funny shit with that meme. Yeah. So LeBron wore a t-shirt and it had that balled up Arthur fist and it had mood written on top. So of course Draymond, being the asshole that he is, and I say that respectively, he had the same shirt, of course, in their team colors, but with 3 rings on Arthur's fingers. And, you know, it's a subtle shot, but, you know, it's kind of strong, too, you know, because LeBron, of course, couldn't pull it off this year. Draymond and his team, they did it like they were supposed to. So, you know, what you think about a little shit talking after winning? You think that's like a little, like, bad sportsmanship, or is it all in good fun?
It's all in good fun. Right. I know when the whole LeBron James wasn't going to the White House and tweeting about all that, like everyone was backing LeBron James up, and I think even Draymond Green had his input on that, and he was backing LeBron up as well. I think it's just all in good fun. Yeah. But you know, Draymond Green, he's on a cloud right now. He's got 3 championship rings.
Yeah, he does, man.
But when it comes down to it, man, LeBron James, you could shit on him back in if they were playing basketball.
Right. You know, that's just a competitive nature, man. You do it on the court and off the court. And speaking of on the court competitive nature, Tristan Thompson of the Cleveland Cavs, him and Draymond were going at it pretty much every game. I mean, even in game 1, they both had like 2 techs, like 1 each, 2 technical fouls. You know, because they were just talking shit, they were bumping shoulders, they were just being super disrespectful. And after the confetti drop, when the Warriors won game 4 in Cleveland, Tristan Thompson walked over, you know, being a upstanding guy, you know, showing good sportsmanship, goes to shake Draymond's hand, and he just straight up turned his head, didn't acknowledge him, like, you know, dude, you were talking shit on the court, like, I'm not finna shake your hand now. Do you think that was justifiable, or was that a little much?
I'm going to give that a thumbs down on that. Like, you on cloud 9, you just won a championship ring, humble yourself. This man just came up and tried to give a handshake. And
I see
and
that.
You got your emotions involved. You kind of acting like a female a little bit. Like,
just a little bit.
I'm going to humble myself. I'm going to shake this man's hand. Of course, the competitive comes out and you're going to be talking shit, you know, doing your thing on the court. But you won. There's nothing really else to do.
Right. Yeah, man.
But that's Draymond Green, though. He's always like that. You know how many replays I've seen where he's doing people dirty on the court like that?
I know, man. Even like in game 1, he poked the shit out of LeBron's eye. Did you see that? Like,
I didn't see that, but I believe it.
He poked him right in the eye. His shit. I don't even think today LeBron's eye has cleared up. You know, like blood clots from getting trauma to the eye. Like,
that's garbage.
That was a foul play, man. But like you say, that's Draymond, and what else are we going to expect from him but that? Yeah, so some exciting news, man. Like, this has never happened. World Cup is coming to North America. Did you see when they announced it?
I didn't see when they announced it, but I heard about it, and I'm happy it's coming. But it's so beneficial. It's never been in North America.
Right.
Coming in 2028, and I think it was the top 3 decisions were America, Canada, and Mexico. They wanted to lean towards those 3 places.
I'm not sure. Well, I don't know how it's going to work, but those are the 3 options for 2026.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if
for sure it's not. So it could be all those 3 places. I thought United States was going to take it already.
Yeah.
So it
could be those 3.
Oh man.
But it's so close.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So people here in Northern America don't have to travel halfway across the world if they want to watch the World Cup. They pretty much watch it here, close to home.
Yeah, I'm glad it's coming over here because I'm not gonna lie, like not a lot of people in North America are big on soccer. Everyone's so big on NBA, NFL, football, basketball, but nobody here talks about soccer. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really into soccer, but I feel like if it comes to North America, it's gonna get more love, more attention from us.
And I definitely have more, because I didn't grow up playing soccer. I grew up playing American-made sports.
For sure, basketball, football.
And, and baseball included in that. But once I played soccer and gave soccer like a real chance, I have much respect for those guys because you got to be in tip-top shape, man.
For sure. 2 hours a game, right?
It's ridiculous, man. The amount of running you do. I mean, and, each individual has their own zone that they, they work in, but that field is like 200, almost 200 yards wide. You know what I mean? Like that's a lot of ground you got to cover, man. But I have much respect for guys who play soccer, man, and even their physiques, man. Those guys are athletes, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Go ahead.
I know they're talking about like it's going to bring so much money coming to North America. So wherever it's going to be, they're going to have it at a big place.
Yeah.
And they're talking about it having like a big place and it's going to revenue so much money. Mm-hmm. And they made it to where like before it was like 32 teams playing and now it jumped up to like 45 teams or something like that.
There's so more countries getting involved.
Yeah, even more people get involved. So I'm excited to see it. I'm happy for that.
Yeah, man. 2026. I mean, that sounds far away, but shit, that 2026 will be here before we know it.
I know. It kind of, a year ago we were in Vegas and it felt like.
I know, man. You mentioned that today.
Ago. Yeah, so.
It's already been a year, man.
Time's flying.
So 2026, man, the World Cup. Will I go? Will I not? Who knows, man? But I would love to.
For sure.
It's close. I'm close enough to go.
Yeah, for sure. Much. That's something to put down in that bucket list.
Heck yeah, man.
Even if you're not into soccer, like.
Right, just to go because the environment for football, the environment for soccer is crazy. Like you see those fans out there, they are like diehard, man.
I know. People start like gangs about that, man. Like people go to the hospital for
it's
that.
Real deal, man. Like people get hurt behind these soccer games. And same with American football, but it's nowhere near intense.
Oh yeah,
nowhere.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that, man.
I've seen some videos where people like start like riots, man.
Yeah, and then like
people getting stabbed over this.
Yeah, it's crazy. Fans going down to the field, like
I like the Cowboys.
How dangerous that is.
Yeah, I like the Cowboys, but I'm gonna stay sitting down. I'm not gonna I ain't gonna get involved in that type of stuff.
I ain't gonna lose my eye, my finger, nothing behind those sports teams because they don't give a fuck about me.
I know, seriously.
Anyways, man. So LeBron. Now this is crazy, but I'm 100% down with this news. So, LeBron's mom's ex-fiance, I don't even need to mention the guy's name. LeBron's mom's ex-fiance, his almost father-in-law, is going to do a tell-all book about LeBron James and his bastard son that he has with the sports personality, supposedly. Okay, and his affair with Beyonce Knowles.
LeBron James?
LeBron James. Now let me paint this picture though.
He's just doing it, to me, he's just doing it just to get some money. Just
Possibly.
Because he's somehow connected, so he's going to do an all-tell-all for some TMZ money or something, for some gossip.
And, he's an ex, so I'm sure he's quite bitter because his lifestyle ain't how it was when he was the fiance of his mom. I'm sure things have changed. Yeah. Money got a lot shorter.
Yeah.
But do you think there could be some truth?
Yeah.
Those are big allegations. Yeah. And he says he'll die to prove this.
I think there's some truth in that. He was connected directly to the family, to the mother of LeBron James. For sure he's connected and knows some gossip. But I think he's playing his last card to somewhat come up.
To come up, right? So outside of the come up, what do you think about Bron and Beyonce hooking up?
Oh yeah, I can see that because Beyonce wasn't. She was always at his games. Like he's got some pretty
good point.
Always at his games.
Yeah.
Like super big fan of him, wearing his jerseys.
Yeah. I mean,
Rihanna too. She's another one that was super into LeBron.
Yeah.
Maybe this book will start telling secrets about all these different artists.
I mean, you think? Of course, they're at a different stature, man. Like these are world-renowned athletes.
Yeah, LeBron. Yeah.
Everybody knows Bron. Beyonce. Everybody knows Beyonce. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Two respectable people. You know, what dirt do we have on Beyonce? Nothing. What dirt do we have on Bron until now?
Nothing. That's why I respect LeBron James,
right?
Because even though so much people hate on him, like he's a good dude. Like I'm from the same place he's from. I'm from Ohio as well.
Oh yeah.
And he does so much good for the community. I still got family that live out there, and they say how much good he's doing out there. He gets so much people scholarships out there.
Yeah.
So much good things being said about him, and people hate on him.
I know. It's like I've said on a previous episode. It's like, how can you hate on a guy who's stand up? But even if this is true, I can't hate on that.
Oh, for sure. We're human. We do barely just as much as them. It's just they're famous and they get that spotlight for it.
If you're LeBron James and you're going to do dirt, you got to do it with the baddest. Because you the baddest dude on the planet. You got to do it with the baddest chick.
Yeah, if this is true, I'm going to go shake his hand. I like him a little bit more for this one. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. But, now there's a gangster side to this too now.
What is that?
These families are intertwined. They're always at events. They're always doing stuff. Well, I'm not gonna say always, but there have been multiple times where these families, and by families I mean Bron and his wife with Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yeah, that's where it gets sketchy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's where water start to boil. You ain't trying to do all that's like family right there.
That is like that's some shit that people get killed behind. You know what I mean?
After this book comes out, we need to see some TV reality shows going on when they start following them together.
Man, I really, really, really hope that it actually happened. Because to be straight up, Beyonce, she has a free hall pass.
She do.
Jay-Z supposedly cheated, right?
And that might be her free hall pass that he knows about, that he's going to cash in on that information.
Man.
But who knows, man? Like, the way, the media set up, Beyonce could pull out a chunk of change and just say, here, just for you not even put that book out to throw dirt on her name.
True, very true.
Because they were saying that
Hush
about
money.
Yeah, they were saying that about Cardi B, how that her man Offset got this girl pregnant off Instagram, and they were paying her to be quiet about this whole incident.
Straight up, I didn't hear that.
Yeah. That she was going around saying that he was having his baby, and she was pregnant, and why didn't nobody hear about this? Supposedly it was because they were paying her to say hush about it. So if it's true, she's not going to say no more. Right. She's got paid. She's money. She did what she got to do to make money off this situation. She cashed in on that spotlight.
Right.
So I'm not saying that could happen. That's a possibility. You got so much money to play with. Somebody want to pay me to shut up, I'll shut up.
Right. And then you still have leverage after you got the hush money, because you can still put the business out there.
Yeah, I'm sure there's contracts involved in that as well when there's so much money to be put. But Beyonce, pinnacle, top of everything. You know what I'm saying? She might offer some money up just for everybody to be quiet about that.
I mean, I totally agree, man. But I'm just like, that's the cheat of all cheats. Like how can Jay-Z, Nick, you can't be mad at that. You know what I mean? Jay-Z, you cannot be mad at your wife. You did it.
Yeah.
She did it with the baddest man on the planet. You know what I mean? So she outdid you, bro. That's an L he gonna have to take. Yeah. And Bron's wife, like she's an attractive woman. You know what I mean? But
she's like the type of girl you hold on to because she's been there
she's
from the
so down.
Like
right?
She's a ride or die type of chick, like Kendrick Lamar's type of chick. Like been there since the beginning. You can't let that go.
I know, but we mess up, right?
We had temptation as well.
Mess up. And he did. He was tempted with the baddest bitch on the planet.
Yeah, there's been a few things he had said here and there where people, screenshot LeBron sliding in these models' Instagram DMs and they're putting them on blast and stuff. But all that stuff could be edited and photoshopped nowadays.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying? But if it is true, he's got good taste. A lot of these women is good looking women.
Yeah. And then
Beyonce, I can't hate.
I can't not be on. Like
I'll be more of a fan.
Many props for that. You'll be more of a fan.
I might wear his jersey after that. holding his
That's
book.
right. That's some player shit right there, man.
Yeah.
So on the other side of that, you know, they said he has a son with this. What's her name? I'm not even gonna look it up. But anyway, she's a sports personality for, I think, Fox Sports.
Yeah.
Black woman, very attractive, young, and of course, like, she was just interviewed, and the interviewer just straight up asked her, like, "Hey, are the rumors true? Is your son the son of LeBron James?"
Yeah.
And she shut it down. But do you think she shut it down because it's true? Or she shut it down because it's not true? Or that she shut it down because it is true, but she knows what LeBron has, you know what I mean, at stake?
Oh, if it is true, I'm sure her and LeBron have some kind of agreement. You know
right?
what I mean? I'm sure she's well taken care of. Like, look at the whole incident with Drake when he gets called out by that artist Pusha T and did that whole rap about how he's got a kid that he don't even acknowledge and take care of. But why isn't that female going around saying stuff like that, putting him on blast? Because I'm sure she's going to take care of too. You know what I'm saying? It all narrows down to hush money.
Yeah.
So it could be that type of way too, you know what I mean? Or it could just be it's not true and she's not about to be put in that type of spotlight.
I hope that's the case.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I really hope that's the case. But a lot of times, you know, players slip up, you know, and who really wears protection these days?
That's true. Very much.
Who straps up, man?
Very much true. And it's, especially if you're a female with LeBron James, like the last thing you can be worried about is him putting something on and trying to pull out. You can be wrapping legs around his waist and hold tight for that ride.
Exactly. Because that's a big dollar sign in between
for
your
real.
legs, straight up.
She probably gonna finish up and put her legs up in there and make it all slip down.
It's gonna fall out. She gonna put it right back in there, man.
She gonna take her multivitamins that morning.
She gonna start taking the prenatal.
Hell yeah. She gonna try to be late.
Man, but you know, like I said, I hope that's not the case. But if it is, man, no shade thrown over here. I get it.
I'm excited to hear what happens with all that.
Yeah, that's big news. I was surprised, actually, especially from Beyonce. But then after I sat down and listened to the whole situation, it was kind of like, I see it.
Yeah.
And why not?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I kind of get upset how I get so involved in this and it has nothing to do with me. Like, it just...
Right.
I'm going to sit back and be like, why do you care? But still, like, it's entertainment.
Exactly. It's entertaining news, man. And we all love it, you know?
Yeah.
So, outside of that, on a more serious note, man, Jaime Foxx, just like a lot of other great guys, you know, Bill Cosby for one, these women are coming out, and I've talked about the hashtag #METOO movement, you know, with women who've experienced sexual assault or sexual indecency, and, you know, they just, when people go through stuff like that, they don't want to come out initially. They just want to hide and suppress it, right?
For some sex scandal stuff.
Right. Well, I'm saying, like, if the shit that really happened, like the real cases, the victims don't want to come out and talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, so years pass until they're comfortable about talking about it. So that's kind of like the blueprint to getting these big stars accused of sexual indecency. So a young lady said that Jaime Foxx slapped her with his penis.
Yeah.
You know, and she had to go. She had to go to the hospital afterwards because
she had a panic attack.
Like, first, all right, now, just put a fact out there. How I know this, it was through an interview, many years ago. But Jaime Foxx was sleeping with, I think she was a model, but don't quote me on that. So Jaime Foxx was sleeping with somebody who was famous. And she went on wax and said that Jaime Foxx has the biggest penis that she's ever seen, even in life and in porn. So dude is well endowed. Okay, that's the news. That was the news back then. Yeah. So if this chick says she had like an anxiety attack or concussion like symptoms, I get it.
She got hit by a strong arm.
And if you're a guy like that, of course you like smacking girls around with it.
But
you know what I mean?
Okay, the only way I can picture this happening is if she's sitting down and she's on her knees right there down there.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, be coming from a guy, you down there doing your thing, especially if you're a stripper or you there for a reason.
Yeah.
If a girl's down there, you can whip it out and go from there. And that's the only way I can see this happening. Like I said, he's sitting down like on a couch or something. She's just doing her thing, dancing, teasing.
Mm-hmm.
Him being a guy, of course, he's gonna try to take it to that next level.
Yeah. So you're saying that this news is, you can see it as being possible.
I can see this being very much possible. I'm not saying I'm going to strip clubs slapping girls too, but that's what I can imagine that happening. But I heard that, and she had to go get her checked in because she had an anxiety attack because of it. If he did it and slapped her, maybe I can see it happening. I don't blame him because obviously you tease somebody, it builds that sexual frustration, and if you don't get you don't get that resolution or that satisfaction from that buildup, it can frustrate you.
That's true. That's a good point.
Blue balls will get you. And he was probably frustrated from it. He was like, I'm not going to get nothing out of it. I'm done. You're done here. I'm done getting teased. I'm done you dancing on me. And probably slapped her because of it.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? So I can see that happening. But what I don't get is when this initially happened, I think it happened like in Las Vegas, right? They said.
Mm-hmm.
She waited like years and years and years to come up and say something. But
that's my thing with it.
And then they have a law in Nevada that where nothing can be done after 3 years or something like that. I think it's 3 years of what I understand.
Like a statute of limitations.
Yeah, statute of limitations 3 years. And she says she doesn't want nothing out of it. She just wants other people to come out and be like the whole hashtag #MeToo and get involved. Ever since Usher went around and started giving girls herpes, man, everybody's all me too.
I know, man. I definitely don't want to be saying me too to herpes, but it's just something that, we know what happens. You know what I mean? Like, we know sexual assault and sexual indecencies happen. We know that, but it seems like this is an epidemic of these women that just come out when targeting stars. Like, who have we heard about from the Me Too movement that just came out and was talking about some regular dude, some regular guy that, did something to her back in the day?
Because ain't no money involved.
Right, exactly.
Look at that whole incident with Usher. That girl that came out and finally said something, got a call out a case for millions.
Oh, she was suing for millions?
She got a settlement.
Oh, word.
For millions of dollars. It was like $1.something million just to settle out a case. And just drop it, and then everyone was coming out like, "Oh, me too," trying to get
try to cash in.
Yeah, trying to get a piece of the pie or something. I was on there too. Me too.
It's crazy, man. But I understand, and I don't want to disrespect or come off as disrespecting Me Too. But get real, man. A lot we know what Me Too is for, but we know how it's being abused. Yeah, in my opinion.
And they called her out on it too, and they were like, "Why are you saying something now? Statute of limitations 3 years." And she just kind of just was like, "Well, I just want people to be aware and get more involved."
Like, what else could she say? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So, man, another one of the greats, man. Just they're falling down like dominoes, man. They're falling down like dominoes, and of course, over time we'll see how this plays out. But man, I hope it's in the favor of both parties parting ways with no real consequence, and I hope that's because of the truth of the situation. Not if it happened and he got away with it. I just really hope there was no situation like that to where nobody was abused or nobody was disrespected,
Yeah.
So, Kendrick Lamar. I love this dude, by the way. I love this young MC, man. He's one of a kind.
He's on another level.
Real talk. He is on another level, and the music that he puts out to be so young, man, is so dope to me.
Oh, yeah.
Big fan. So, another big fan he invited up on stage with him.
Mm-hmm.
We know he's a black MC, so 10 times out of 10, the N-word is going to come out of his mouth in his lyrics, right?
Yeah.
So, the young lady that he brought up that was a huge fan happened to be Caucasian or Hispanic, one of the two. She not black. So he says, she's up there, probably a little intoxicated. You know what I mean? She's at a big concert, her favorite artist. She had a few to drink, and he had played a song for her, and she pretty much quoted word for word, right? So she's throwing out the N-word, when it came about. and he stops the tape.
Yeah.
Right? Like, whoa. You can't do that. And we all know the double standards. We all know, like, you know, blacks call each other the word. Like, even Latins call each other the word. I've even heard Asians call other Asians the word. Like,
that's
so
ridiculous.
It's so diluted. You know, the word, it still has the meaning, but it's not as strong as when it originated. Right?
Now it's kind of like the cool thing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's the cool word. You know, like you mentioned fuck boy earlier. Like that's the thing now. So
that's ridiculous.
He shuts her down, right? But then they continue to play the song, and in attendance at this concert is mostly non-blacks. This crowd is screaming the N-word out when it comes on, you know. Yeah. But he didn't stop it then. Like it's okay. Yeah. You know, so I don't like that. You shut the girl down, but your fans are out there doing the same exact thing. Yeah. So it's like with that word, it's like even we do it. Like you can't say it with the ER. You know, make sure you put the A at the end. It's so many different rules behind this word.
You shouldn't even be saying anything remotely to that.
So, and I'm guilty of saying it. You know, like I say it every day. I have.
Well, I've never heard you say it.
What?
Yeah. Well, I've never heard you say it.
I say it every day, bro.
For real?
Yeah.
Man,
the word is in my daily vocabulary.
Bro, we need to start hanging out somewhere, man.
You'll get to know a little more about me, man. My mouth is filthy.
Oh, man.
So, but, you know, what do you think about that? Like, there's so many different rules.
Oh, a couple things.
You know, there's so many different ways to disrespect somebody with it. Like, to me, it's ridiculous. What do you think?
Okay, a couple things to address with this. When he pulled her up on stage, I think she is a Caucasian when I saw from the video that got pulled up. Mm-hmm. She was hesitant at first to say it. The fact that she knew all the lyrics to Mad City, that song, the fact that she was in the front row at his concert, she's a huge fan.
Right.
You being on stage, of course she's nervous. Mm-hmm. Singing the song along with him, she's hesitant when it first comes on, and then she's like, okay, I'm going to start singing it. Yeah. But you're going to call her out like that and not call the crowd out like that?
I know.
I'd sit back and be like, look, again, she's in the front row. She paid a lot of money to be in my front row because she's such a huge fan. I'm not going to really bash her like that. I'm just going to address the crowd and be like, all right, let's chill with that. I want to set the example here and now. Right. And not just belittle her when kind of she just going along with the song. I don't ever say it. I never say it. Sometimes I'll slip up, but it's because I'm singing to a song that I know the lyrics to, but I don't intentionally do it. Did I think maybe she slipped up because she was going along with the song? No, I think I knew what she was doing because you could see the video where she was hesitant to say it and then she started saying it. Yeah. But I don't think she should have got bashed like that.
Yeah, not at all, man. Like, come on. We know the intent behind the word was not there. It was just her reciting lyrics of her favorite artist. Yeah, you had to put her on blast like that.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, and then the fan, what cracked me up was the fans were screaming that shit, like putting emphasis on the N-word after all that happened. But, you know, it was all love, man. It's just lyrics. You know, you're at a music concert or festival, man. Ain't nobody out there hating, man. Ain't nobody trying to be racist. So
I'm sure
I'll be okay with that.
Alcohol was involved. They're probably smoking too. So
yeah, I mean, just let loose, man. Let loose. Enjoy the night, man. Yeah. Throw the N-word out there. I don't care. I personally don't care. But so there's a little beef, and I you know what? I'm not even gonna get into the beef. I think we talked about enough negative stuff. I'm not even gonna get into the whole Chief Keef, Tekashi 6ix9ine. Is it 6ix9ine Tekashi or Tekashi 6ix9ine? I don't even fucking know.
I don't get into him to know that type of stuff.
I don't know, man.
But you know what? Man, I like his songs, and I hate to admit it.
Why do you hate to admit it though? Like if it's a good song.
Because he's a fuckboy. What we just got done talking about. Yeah, that's good. He's just a fuckboy. And I'll listen to his songs and be like, man, it's a banger. I'm giving this a thumbs up.
Straight up.
But then he gets live on Instagram and says all this nonsense. And I'm like, man, I can't stand you as a person. Yeah. But your songs, you know, like you blessed.
And when I was looking this up, when I was looking the situation up, trying to find out what the real beef was, somebody made that same exact point that you just said. Like, whatever he is outside of the booth, when he's in the booth, he's making hits. He has like 8 #1.
Yeah, he came out with like
8 in a row, I think.
Going out on the Billboard. They're not just like good songs. They're hitting the Billboard.
Yeah, exactly. So the guy's obviously talented.
Yes.
Obviously he's smart. But is this beef smart? Because this cat went to Chicago, to Southside Chicago, mind you. If you don't know Southside of Chicago, the odds are very likely if you're not from there, you're getting your head blown off. If it's either you being robbed or it's by a stray bullet.
And this dude is being slick with. I'm sure for him to have a mouth like that, his bodyguards are getting paid a good amount of money.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
So he goes to O Block, which is one of the worst areas in South side of Chicago. And he's out there posting stuff on Instagram talking about where y'all at? It's 3 o'clock. It's 10 p.m. Where y'all at? I should call this no block. Like being just straight disrespectful. But somebody else came out and was like, you know what? He wasn't out there at no 10 o'clock because nobody was out there. And if you're from the hood, I want to say the N-word so bad right now. If you're from the hood,
be yourself.
Niggas is outside at 10 o'clock. You know what I mean? They're outside until like 3, 4, 5 in the morning. So why was there nobody out there? Because I think he was out there at an hour, which was probably like 5 or 6 a.m.
Yeah, it was because he's making it like a hide and seek kind of game where he's making these videos of where he's at, and then he's not posting it till hours and hours later because they had. He made this video where he was at like this restaurant in that street where he was calling people out. Well, these dudes went on live and they were like, "Hey, did you see a dude in here with rainbow hair? They call him 6ix9ine." They're like, "Yeah, he was here like 6 this morning having some breakfast." So the dude turned the phone around and was like, "Who's out having breakfast at 6 in the morning?"
I haven't seen that.
Like calling people out. It was on Instagram.
I got you.
And it was just one of the popular videos that pop up on the scrolls.
Yeah.
And he was like, "This dude's making these videos and not loading them up till late at night, but really." And it could go along with what you said. He's making this video where no one's standing around, no one's around him.
Right.
But I'm sure his bodyguards are getting paid a good amount of money. I just think he just got a big mouth. He's hiding behind a bunch of people that are getting paid good. But he needs some act right. But for his songs...
He's definitely going to get it if he keeps this shit up.
Yeah. People are going out there making it like a mission.
I know. And I'm talking like real people from the hood are like trying to get there. They don't care. Their life is nothing. And if they go to prison, that's a vacation. You know what I mean? From real life.
He was on Woolstar. That video that he was like all over Chief Keef's girl, his baby mama, like grabbing up on her goodies and stuff.
Oh yeah, took her shopping and shit.
Yeah, and he was calling out Chief Keef saying, "If you're not gonna spoil your girl and take care of your baby mama, I will." Well, if you looked at the comments, he was like, "If you want to murder 6ix9ine, hit like." Did you see how much people liked that comment that 6ix9ine wrote on the Woolstar?
No, I didn't see
like
that.
20-some thousand people liked that comment, saying that they wanted 6ix9ine to get shot.
I get it. Now
that's not something to play with.
It's not, man, because these guys will to knock off a rapper like that. Now 6ix9ine, we know, is probably all studio. He's not a real gangster, but this is probably his genius that he's setting up these videos to where it makes him look like he's that gangster, right?
But he's getting so much attention from him.
He's getting a ton of attention. Like you said, 20,000 people are saying they want to see him shot. But I bet you even more videos, probably in the hundreds of thousands or the millions, and he's getting all this attention through beef.
Yeah, he's getting... And a lot of rappers have played that card. Like, look at 50 Cent.
Very true.
He gained popular off of starting beefs with so much other famous people. He played that card. And 6ix9ine is kind of playing the same card. If you
damn, you know what? You're right. Because remember when
he
50 took out Rick Ross's wife, his ex-wife or baby mama?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he took her shopping too.
Yeah, he started that whole G-Unit, G-U not, and people got so involved in that.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he has a part to say with the whole 6ix9ine being stupid and silly because the game's getting involved. A lot of these other people are putting their 2 cents into it as well. So I remember that whole 50 Cent thing. So he's kind of playing the same card.
It's the same shit. You're right, man.
But he's getting so much attention from it.
And the attention turns into dollars. Yeah. The attention turns into dollars either way.
But some, you know, it's working as a downfall too, because they didn't let him go to that summer bash. They didn't let him step onto that. I
don't think he was invited.
Yeah, he tried to go and they kicked him out. Yeah. And I think as well as Coachella.
Oh, really?
I think he tried.
Yeah, it's probably because of just all the commotion, you know, because he has the hits to perform at festivals or concerts like this.
I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't pay to go see him, but I wouldn't mind.
You'll jam him though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He's on my list of jamming, going to work in the morning.
I'm gonna have to give 6ix9ine a shot. I have not heard a lick of his music.
He's got some bangers, man. I think all his hits that came out.
I'm gonna check him out, man. So
I'm not proud to say that.
You ain't gonna go around telling your homeboys that, like,
I ain't gonna go. If he comes to town, I ain't gonna pay to see his concert. Right. You know, but he's in my stereo, getting played up loud. You know.
I got you, man.
When he's playing his cards good though.
That's what I'm saying. This might be his genius that he's showing. You know, it's a dangerous card.
Yeah.
But he's playing it well, man. Yeah. So that's about it, man. Now we're at the latter end, bro. We are here. It's been 40 minutes.
Dang. So I'm trying to speed it up because I know we got to get this going because you don't want to keep it extended super long.
Not anymore, man. These shows are going to be short, man. We're at 40 minutes. We'll be finished by 45. So I'll hit you with the Wit It or Quit It, man. You already know how it goes, you know. So on this Wit It or Quit It, man, Kim Kardashian, of all people, man, and my hat goes off to this woman. But Kim Kardashian on prison reform. Are you with it or quit it?
Oh, I had no respect for Kim Kardashian whatsoever. I can't believe that she's making so much money for her and her family. I feel like I get more of a personality talking to myself or the wall than talking to one of her or her family. But what she did for that woman, I got respect because of what she did. She did her research. She got her whole team involved to get this woman out of jail. Got Donald Trump involved. She used her fame to address the issue and made a difference. Yeah. And even if it was just one person.
Right.
I have respect for her now. And this is coming from me not respecting nothing has to do with none of that.
Yeah, I got you, man. And, you know, you mentioned even though it's just one person, she's getting freed. Like, and if you're not familiar with the situation, this was Elise Johnson, and she got pulled over, or she got sentenced to life for drug trafficking. First time offender, got sentenced to life in Tennessee. And, you know, we all know that people kill others and get out on parole in 8 years. You know what I mean?
Getting out in
the worst crimes get out in a little over 10 years. And this woman she was serving a life sentence for drug trafficking, you know. So, of course, that was unjust. And, you know, Kim K used her cards, like you said. She used her stature, you know, and she made this happen for this young lady, well, who was now a grandmother, you know, and that says a lot. But I came across an interview TMZ did with D.L. Hughley. If you don't know who D.L. Hughley, he was one of the comics from Kings of Comedy. Very funny guy, man. But what he said, if I would have been standing in front of him, I swear to you, my hand would have went across his face in some fashion, either open hand, backhand, or in a fist. Because this dude says, yeah, you know, it's good that she got her out of prison, but it's just one person. Tell me who you got out of prison. Seriously, you know what I mean? Tell me a conversation that you had with the President of the United States to talk about prison reform in a whole.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And in that process, you got somebody out of prison that was, you know, that was serving an unjust sentence. You know, tell me something that you did like that. Real. For that to come out of his mouth, man, I was pissed. I would have smacked the shit out of him if I was right there, man, just because that's some hating ass shit, man. Yeah. That's so hater, man.
And nobody called him out on it?
No, I mean, you know TMZ, they're gonna ride with it. Yeah, they're gonna ride with it, man. So, you know, and you know, just to give him the benefit of the doubt, because I do it for Kanye all the time. It was just one of those moments where he just said something that maybe he possibly didn't mean or possibly didn't think it all the way through.
Do it for Kanye. It made sense when you said that.
Right. Anyways, man, but yeah, Kim K getting people out of prison, talking to the president. That's crazy. Who would have thought that?
Oh yeah, the fact that she thought about somebody else that had nothing to do with her.
Right.
And it kind of seemed like she didn't do it to make herself look better. She did it because it was honestly the right thing to do.
It seemed genuine.
Her whole team got involved, and I'm sure her whole team, they cost money to get involved in stuff like that.
That
like
shit ain't cheap.
Yeah, she got like the best of the best. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like I had zero respect for her, so I got respect
You got
for her.
a little respect for it now, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so you're an avid Facebook user, right?
Yeah, I am on Facebook more than Instagram for sure.
So did you notice, or I don't even know if it's happened yet, did you notice when them removing the trending topics and replacing it with breaking news?
To be honest, no. I didn't even know they did like the whole trending topic thing or the breaking news. But like usually when things are trending, it probably does say trending, but it's always on the top of the charts.
I got you.
Or the top of the scroll, and people are involved in it, and so many people are sharing it that it's always like the most interesting topic, most trending. But as far as like, did I know? No, I didn't. I didn't think I paid attention to that.
So now that you know, are you with the name change or quit it?
I think it just depends on what's actually going on. Like, if it's like a school shooting, breaking news, yeah, okay, I'm with it. But if it's like, just like a popular topic of like, you know, some gossip going on in entertainment with some famous people, it doesn't need to be breaking news. Trending, for sure.
I got you.
I think it needs to be categorized.
Yeah.
They need to have breaking news as well as trending, but that's just me.
Yeah, I mean, that makes, I'm with you on 100% on that one, man. Like, you got to differentiate what kind of news it is. And then their philosophy behind it was them trying to get rid of the fake news, you know, because people can post
there's a lot
R. Kelly found dead and, you know, in Atlanta, and that'll be trending, and that's false news, you know. So and then a lot of accredited journalists, you know, that put out real news, it gets covered up by the fake news. So they kind of got rid of, like, you know, trying to get rid of the fake news and have a more serious breaking news of stuff that's really happening that, you know, has been confirmed as actual factual news.
Yeah, I'm with. I still think they need to categorize it. When I think of breaking news, I think of like me on television watching, you know, the game and breaking news, and they stop the whole game. LeBron James got a kid with a whole different other female that's not part of his original, you know, marriage. Right. That's not breaking news.
No.
I'm not trying to have you stop the Cowboys game for that. You know what I mean? Right. That'd be interesting, but I'm not trying to have you stop all that. Breaking news, there's a school getting shot up or, you know, some along those lines, okay.
Yeah, that's a good point, man. That's a good point. So lastly, 21 Savage in response to all the rap beef going on, with it or quit it?
I'm with it. That's a real grown thing for him to do, especially coming from him.
I know. 21 Savage is a known violent kind of guy, but in his past was a very violent guy. Yeah. Arrested for, you know, like weapons charges at a very young age, carrying it at school. So you're with him being against it, right?
Oh, for sure I'm with it. I don't know if you've heard Wiz Khalifa's his new hits coming out or his new songs coming out, but he's addressing a lot of these issues, and he's kind of like calling people out, saying everybody in the industry that's starting this beef with each other, y'all acting like children. And that's exactly his words, what he said in that song. And like,
that's what Wiz is saying?
Yeah, Wiz is calling people out, saying that, you know, everybody's acting like children and everybody needs to stop all this. For him to say that, like, I became more of a fan because of that. Yeah. And he's addressing it in his songs that a lot of people will listen to because it's one of his good hits. You know what I mean?
I'm going to have to check that out.
I'll have to send you that link.
Okay.
But yeah, the fact that he said it, the reason why I say that is because it kind of relates to 21 Savage calling people out like that. They're kind of using their fame and their spotlight for positivity. Yeah. Rather than playing the same card to get that negative attention, whether, you know, starting beef like 6ix9ine. You know what I mean? And the sad part is these kids, they follow along with it, and they follow along those footsteps, and they do that stuff. Yeah. You know how big it is to get face tattoos down? Like, because they see that.
I know, man. Oh my goodness.
And they see this negative attention that they're starting this beef with. I'm sure these kids are doing the same thing.
That's all we do. We're all in some sort influenced by the music and TV that we watch. Outside of our family influences, we're all influenced on the content that we watch, you know, on TV and music. For sure. And, you know, just like, and I'm going to end it on this, though. Because I'm not with 21 Savage. Like, I'm with the concept of it, But dude, you were just caught on camera carrying a revolver at a pool party.
Yeah.
Like, you drew it out. I don't know if you drew it out to like show force, or you were actually thinking about using it in the open with public people, with people around you. Come on, brother. You can't, if you're going to be on that side, especially on such of a serious topic with, violence and hip hop, you got to stay over there, bro.
Yeah,
you can't contradict yourself. You can't be a hypocrite.
He's over there contradicting When you got so much money in your bank, man, I'm not even trying to jeopardize nothing.
Not over
playing with games like that over my name having dirt on it. You can do whatever you want as long as I got that bank account good.
That's all that matters.
I'm not gonna care.
All right, man. So that's episode 6, man. I appreciate you coming through for round 2, man. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate you for coming. Last time we had this hour-and-a-half conversation and nothing was recorded. So
I know, man. That was so bonehead. That was a bonehead moment on my end. But the shit happens, and I learned from it, man. So that will never happen again. But I appreciate you coming through for round 2 for episode 6, man. I just want to give a few shout outs to of course, Noel. You can catch him Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. All of it's Noel_Pina.
Yes.
That's you don't catch that too often, man. Everybody usually has to like change up their.
No.
That's pretty good, man.
Simple.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
At Noel_Pina. Catch him on all platforms except Twitter, right?
You can see some old stuff on Twitter.
I got you. So and I'm gonna give a shout out to the girls at Peaches and Cream, man. You can check them out on Sundays. I play a very small part in that production. If you want to give the girls at Peaches and Cream SF on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. I could be wrong about the Snapchat, but for sure Instagram and Twitter, man, at Peaches and Cream. Peaches, the letter N, Cream, SF. Shout out to those girls, man. Check their show out. It's always dope. They got good content, good insight. They're on their grown girl shit, you know what I mean? So if you some thought, you some thought with that weak ass mindset, don't even bother checking out Peaches and Cream, because that ain't for you at all. But shout out to my listeners, man. All 10 of you. All 10 of you motherfuckers. A shout out, man, because I really appreciate the love. I even got my first comment on YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, man, you can check me out there. Just type in WTII. You got to scroll through all the bullshit, because I only have like 3 videos up. So you got to scroll through all the Warcraft video game shit. Just keep scrolling. You'll see my face eventually, man. I'm there. But hopefully over time, man, my content will be on top of the YouTube algorithm, man. So, and also, man, on Instagram, you can catch me at, and I've changed my name again, but I think this one's going to stick. So, I've changed it to, and it's a play of words if you ever heard this saying, Jack of all trades. My Instagram handle is at Mac of all Wades, because I do go by Wade Mac. That's the personality here. So check out the content there, man. I put up all kinds of stuff. I put up music. I put up videos. I put up art, that I do. I put up all kinds of stuff. And I'm going to start putting up everything on YouTube. Like not a daily vlog, but, like a weekly vlog of, stuff that I'm doing. Whether it be with art, music, or with the podcast, man. I'm just going to start putting myself out there. Hopefully people, enjoy the content that I have, and, over time shit will grow. But I definitely don't do this for the numbers, man. I do this for the love. So if you like what you hear and what you see, man, just go, give me a like, give me a, subscribe to the channel, all that stuff, man. Check it out. I'm just going to get better with this, man. And, I definitely got to get you back in here, Noel, at some point in time.
I hope so. I'll come back, man.
Yeah, man. So we're going to do a little photo op. After this, you cool with that?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to do the photo op, man. And just a heads up, you ladies, you might want to check this out, because I'm putting my boy on blast for you. All right, man, this is episode 6. We out of here. Peace.